Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're doing another Marvel Legends review for you, another No Way Home wave figure. So, the figure we're doing today, we're going to see if it's actually, worth the hype. We're going to do the Green Goblin figure from No Way Home. What costs about 50 bucks, brand new. It's well over that in the secondary market now. So, we'll take a look at the box, pull the figure out, pull the accessories out, and see if it, really is worth the hype and, what everybody's saying about it. So, let's get to it. So, the rumor I heard was originally this is going to be a Build-A-Figure wave, and this is going to be the Build-A-Figure, but obviously not so much. So anyways, let's take a look at the box. Have the deluxe box version for the Green Goblin from No Way Home. Picture of the figure, little background art there. Some more background art. Back, the figure, your accessories, whatever. Back to the side, picture the figure. Back to the front, you have the old Spider-Man logo on the top there, and the legal stuff on the bottom. So let's take him out of the box and see what shakes. So we have him out of the package. Came out of the package just like that. Thankfully, there's no wax paper. They actually just had like a plastic, encasing to it, so it was nice and easy. So anyways, the figure itself is, wow, a lot of detail, a lot of paint, a lot of sculptural detail to get that Goblin outfit looking. Looks like he's made alterations or whatever since he was in New York or whatever. I don't know, but pretty solid looking. You got like different paint apps all over. You have purple, you have yellow, you have silver on top of the green itself, looking pretty solid. Nice detail on the shredded sweatshirt he wore early on. Got a whole bunch of stuff. It looks like he's got like goblin serum or shotgun shells, I don't know, but might be goblin serum. One arm you got like little missiles or whatever. That's pretty cool. The other hand you got that knife thing he uses to stab Peter at the end. That's nice. Whole lot of detail with this figure. I really dig it a lot. And we haven't even talked about the accessories yet, but we'll talk about that right now. So it comes with a bunch of stuff. I obviously took off the hood, took off the goggles, took off the hood, the chest part of the hoodie, just so we can look at his face. And well, it's an awesome, creepy, Willem Dafoe look. Of course, it should be, obviously. Otherwise, why do the figure? But anyways, these are the parts I took off. The goggles, I like that it's wrapped around and you can't really lose them. So I was a little worried about that, but not to be worried. And if I wanted to do a Goblin, which we'll probably do just to compare him with the Toy Biz version I have. I don't have the glider for that figure though, unfortunately, but we still have that figure, so we'll probably pop that head on just to take a look at him. We'll talk about the glider separately in a minute, but he also comes with a pumpkin bomb, which you could probably jam in that figure, which we probably will, just because hopefully he'll hold on to it and won't lose it. But let's talk about that glider. Okay, let's take a look at the Goblin glider itself. Fantastic looking one. Just a lot of detail to it. Obviously the purple and the silvers. Solid all the way around. Has the weaponry all over it. He has the display stand we've seen with the other Goblin figures, and you have to stick in the foot pedals itself. They can actually move around, it looks like, back and forth, left to right, turn, and the glider itself can move like that, so should be a lot of versatility to it. Put the other one in there, and as soon as we lock this in, we'll put it on the stand, and we'll take a pic. We'll put the Goblin in there and see how he looks. Not too much assembly, but the pegs are a little bit stiff, so it is what it is. And just to pull Captain Obvious for you, obviously the foot pegs go in the back. I probably had them on the wrong side, but I fixed that up, and we're going to put old Norman Osborn in there, see how he looks really quick. Obviously you want to put each foot in the peg. It's going to take a little bit just because it does take me longer for these things than I'd like it to, but should get them in the pegs. and it should be able to hold the figure. And there you go. We'll probably see if we can just push that thing in a little bit more just to make sure it locks in, because you know, obviously it's supposed to hold up the goblin. And obviously he's in his glider, looking very cool. Locked in the base, so pretty much you can turn the base to wherever you need it to hold up the figure. Obviously this is your load bearing side right here, so whatever you need, you just give it a turn and however you want to pose them, and you're off to the races, right? Let's talk articulation. So his head can surprisingly go back that far, go forward that far, all the way around. I kind of thought that the hood was going to get in the way, but apparently it doesn't so much. Arm goes up that far, all the way around. Bicep rotation, double joint at the elbow, wrist back and forth and rotating. He can bend back that far. He only has rotation of the diaphragm by the looks of it, and forward that far. Can rotate a little bit. I wouldn't advise him just because his belt or whatever, artillery clip is on him. But you know, you can bend him to his left, bend him to his right. Legs go apart that far. They go forward and back that far. Thigh rotation, double joint at the knee, and forward and back, and a crazy amount of ankle articulation so he can ride that glider. So yeah, pretty solid. Not really a Spider-Man type level, but you know, should make for some pretty nice poses on the glider. We can stand him up. There you go. Now it's very cool that if you wanted to and you got the figure the right way, it can support, you know, putting like say Spider-Man on it to make him look like he's in a fist fight with him. So that's awesome. You could, it already looks like it could be great for a diorama or something. I'm sure if you wanted, you could probably put the other Spider-Man in it too. Who knows? I don't know, but. And of course, this is every single figure we have in the wave. This is every single figure that's been released in this wave. Clearly not every single figure that's been No Way Home labeled, obviously, but this is the entirety of what's been released so far for 2023. Dr. Octopus is coming probably next year, I guess. But you never know with Hasbro. But still, this is what I have. And I would say the Goblin's probably the best one in the wave. You know, hands down. But, you know, I am liking that Garfield a bit more, you know, every time I see him, I guess. So it is what it is. So, what can I say? Great figure. Fantastic. Great, you know, looking. Nice detail. Nice paint. Articulation is fantastic. I love the articulation on the glider. The glider looks fantastic. It's definitely, you know, will be a, you know, top tier Marvel Legends of the year. No figure is perfect. When I was trying to pose, it's a very, very minor caveat, but like, you know, just watch when you're bumping it around. Obviously, the base is in a way where it has, you know, support the weight. So if you're like moving it back or whatever, the base, you know, will easily move and he's knocking the figure down. But still, if he, you know, otherwise, I have zero complaints. Maybe I could use like another fist or something, but you know, that's a fantastic hand with the, especially you know when the goblin hand does, the goblin bomb doesn't even come out, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, top tier, $50. Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying it's worth $50, but you know, secondary market, you're only buying it just to, you know, make money off of it. Otherwise, $50, I would just, that would be the limit. Just otherwise, it's looking pretty cool. It's, you know, it's top tier, you know, like I said, just detail, character design, you know, face sculpt, you know, it's like a Hot Toys, but like 6 inches. So there you go, guys. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys did like, you know, what I've been doing with this wave so far. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Hope you guys did like this video. It might be a little longer than usual, just because there was a lot to say, a lot to look over. I was thinking about, you know, comparing it to the comic book Green Goblin, but you know, it seemed a little much, so I obviously didn't do it. But still, you know, if you have $50, if you can find them, snatch them up. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you did like what I'm doing, obviously like, share, subscribe, the usual stuff. Help the channel grow. If you want the channel to grow, help it a little bit. I would dig it, but it's not a necessity. If I can say the word. This has always been a hobby, and I don't mind doing it. It's a lot of fun. I'm not one of these people that help me keep the channel. I have a day job. It pays me pretty solid, but I like doing this. And I'm not looking. I know I'm not in a position to change, so it is what it is. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Until next time, keep on collecting. Happy hunting.